Hi guys, it's me, SC Vincent, author of these three fantastic books, The Arcadian Destiny, East of the Fallen, and The Sakura Element. Um, so I mostly write in science fiction, horror, and fantasy. The first two books here are fantasy. This one's kind of more like your Game of Thrones meets Lord of the Rings type thing. This one's more like kind of like kind of more of a modern type of fantasy in the sense like it's more inspired by something biblical, like with a little bit of maybe Lord of the Rings influence, just to kind of get that flavor. It just kind of has like legends in it, um, if that makes any a bit of a sense. And this is more of just science fiction kind of love triangle dystopian future, um, genetically modified humans. Sakura Elements, my latest book. I'm kind of pushing that one most right now, so I have this in hardcover. So if you want to check that out, I would appreciate that. That's kind of what I'm doing this YouTube for. So, but let's continue down to Waluigi's Wall of Weird, the anime that I have. So this is letters D through F. So here we go. So now we are continuing on with our Dragon Ball collection. So we had Dragon Ball Super 1 through 10. So that's the entire Dragon Ball Super TV series. Um, if you, some people don't like Super, some people do. I have, I bought all the individual sets. Um, it's kind of a tight fit. So let's see. So I'm not gonna take out every set. If you want me to, I'll do it next time. Maybe I'll make a video. But um, Dragon Ball Super is pretty good. I mean, it gets better as it goes on. The animation starts off wonky, but it gets better. And then let's see here. I have Dragon Ball Super Broly and Dragon Ball Super Superhero. These are both very good movies, and you know you should definitely check them out. I really liked Gohan Beast and Orange Piccolo. And Broly was a great movie with awesome animation. Uh, so this is all of Dragon Ball you should get and check out. However, I am not a fan of Dragon Ball GT. Um, I think if you're a Dragon Ball fan, you should watch it once. But just to kind of get a taste of what a Toei um, kind of animation series of Dragon Ball is like without Toriyama's narrative involvement, because it's not very good. Um, so, I mean, at least back then, like I don't think that I think this is a terrible show. I think it really butchered the characters. So I don't recommend really buying this. It's not a good show, but I mean, if you're a hardcore Dragon Ball fan, maybe you watch it online if you know what I mean. And then there's the entire Dragon Ball through Dragon Ball Z movies and OVAs and specials. I have all of the ones that are available in America. Even one that was released on a video game, I have it in my video game collection. So these are the Dragon Ball movies. These are the Dragon Ball Z movies. I don't have them on Blu-ray. I don't know. The DVDs still work fine. It's not really worth upscaling for me, upgrading. Um, Dragon Ball movies are cool. The first three Dragon Ball Z movies are really good. Lord Slug's okay. Cooler's Revenge is awesome. Return of Cooler is just meh. Um, Super Android 13 is for I don't even. It's kind of forgettable. Broly, you gotta watch Broly. It's good. BoJack's good. And then these two buyout Brolys are like terrible. Fusion Reborn and Wrath of the Dragon are both worth watching too. And then there's the history of Trunks and the Bardock special. Those are all worth checking out. Then there's Elfen Lied. This is kind of an older anime, super gory and violent. Not for the faint of heart or weak stomach. Personally, I didn't really like the show that much, but it was when it first came out. It was one of those shows that was very popular because of how violent it was. And here is Emma, a Victorian Romance. And I've said it before. I like shoujo. I like romance stuff, and this reminded me a bit of Pride and Prejudice and a lot of the other stuff, and kind of like a little bit of my own story, the Sakura element in some ways because of the romance, and I really liked it. It's really worth watching. It has a good ending. Sometimes these shows, anime, don't have good ending. That one does. Let's see here, Ergo Proxy. I don't remember if I've seen this. I would have to check. But I have no memories of it if I have. So, the only thing that's really notable is that she looks like Amy Lee, the lead singer of Evanescence. They modeled her after that, I think. So, then there's Escaflowne. I have it on Blu-ray. It's a pretty good show. That's decent. I would say definitely I would recommend it and definitely check it out. That's the second set. It has a unique art style. It's a mecha anime, fantasy mecha, so it's kind of cool. And then I remember somebody talking in the comments of my first video about Eureka 7, or they pronounce it in the anime. They pronounce it Elreka, which is weird. I don't know why, but yes, I have the show, and it is really good. I haven't watched it in a long time. It has a very good art style. I know they continued on with the series. It had a sequel anime. I think it was called AO, Eureka 7 AO or something. And I think they're still making movies of it, but from what I've heard, they're not very good, so I never got into them. But I would recommend that show for sure. And then I have all 4 sets of the DVDs of Fist of the North Star, the awesome and most manliest show ever. Have you seen Fist of the North Star? Let me know if you've seen this show, because it is awesome. It's about, let's see if I can remember. What's his name? Is it Ken? I don't remember. Maybe the actual set. It's Fast and Furious. Yes, Ken. Okay. I was gonna call him something else. So it's about Ken, who is a master of the martial arts, Hakuto no Ken, or whatever. I forget exactly, but he is in a post-apocalyptic world, and it's kind of like Mad Max in a sense. But he is a master of this martial art, and he has to fight against all these other martial artists in the wasteland of Japan, and he's searching for the one he loves, and he has to get revenge because she's been taken from him. These are all his people who are in other martial art clans that he has to fight, or he becomes allies with. It is a extremely violent but a really good show. If you have to watch this show if you're an anime fan, watch the movies, read it. It is definitely a must watch. Like, that's really, really good. So I would say watch this. I don't remember, but maybe watch that. Watch this. You don't need to watch this. Watch all of Dragon Ball, because I love Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is my favorite anime. So the letters D through F went pretty quickly. So I know I haven't been putting out a ton of videos this past couple weeks. Work's been killing me. I've just been preparing to write the next book, but I have to kind of reread because it's in a series, so I have to reread it on the old stuff in order to make sure the new stuff is consistent, if that makes sense to you. So I have 12 shelves. So that was the first shelf, that was the second shelf, and that's the third shelf. So on this bookcase, I have 2 more shelves. We'll get to those in the future. If you want me to kind of take these out so you can look at them on the inside or something, this is a steelbook. This is one of my first steelbooks. If you want me to do that, just let me know in the comments. I always comment, reply to people. If you also want to check out my books, check out the link in the description, and you can go ahead and get an ebook for almost free. They're $2.99 each. Very good books, good ratings, coming out with new stuff all the time. The link will take you to Amazon, and you'll just make my day if you buy one of my books. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and check out my books. Please, thank you. Bye.